In September 2019, Thoth's emerald tablets were secretly released. This is the knowledge Thoth himself claims to have used to initiate as Hermes Trismesgistus, his most prominent initiate, the Redeemer and Saviour, Jesus Christ the Nazarene. Per Thoth's own tablets, it is the same knowledge he used as Quetzalcoatl, the priest-king of his mother country of Atlantis, modern-day Mexico. Per Thoth's own written testimony, the Great Pyramid is a temple of initiation, where Jesus Christ was initiated, and the Temple of the Sun in Mexico, where Jesus Christ initiated the lost Mayan civilization as the reborn Quetzalcoatl, whose greatest accomplishment after his resurrection was initiating and successfully ascending a whole living civilization, leaving no trace behind, the civilization of the disappeared Maya, whose name directly signifies how they transcended the illusion of this world, thanks to Jesus Christ's self as the resurrected Quetzalcoatl. Testimonies collected and secreted away into the Vatican, but which the Koinonia of Egypt possessed, and in 363 AD and again in 2019 AD, released in secret. This is the knowledge of Thoth's emerald tablets, which Jesus Christ desired to share, but twisted by the same Freemasons who use this knowledge for their own gain. Both Egyptian Thoth and Mexican Quetzalcoatl are animal demi-bird gods who represent duality. The bird symbolizes the sky, the above, and the serpent, the earth, the below. Both Egyptian and Mayan cultures constructed highly sophisticated pyramids to unite earth and sky, embodiments of the serpent and bird. Their pyramids are aligned precisely to Earth's magnetic north to south poles, which also reflect precise cosmogony, as both cultures were aware of all 11 planets, including Ceres, Uranus, Neptune, Pluto, and Chiron. Both ancient cultures used precise mirror image alignments for their pyramids, for a perfect reflection, Earth to star, star to Earth, making perfect fixed copies of the stars on Earth with their pyramids, without variations, or they'd be imprecise and useless. Thoth also speaks heavily of the 7 fires that burn and ascend, like fires in 7 colors that burn the fetters of darkness away. Quetzalcoatl's feathers equally burn the fetters of darkness, illuminated by radiance of light in 7 colors. Mexico was, after all, one of the Atlantean colonies Thoth himself claimed as his own. But could the fact Thoth relocated to Egypt to escape a catastrophe back in his mother country point to that mother country being the Mexican Caribbean mainland of today? Atlantis forms the parts of many of the names of Mexican cities and towns. The precise cosmogony the Egyptians and Mexicans used is the exact same in practical, ceremonial, and spiritual ways, and their common worship of animal gods with a special focus on the fish, the serpent, and the bird. In Thoth's magic science, in which there is duality, bird, sky, soul, serpent, earth, body, which the Mayan Ouroboros, representing fish, water, mind, forms Olmeteotl, or the Trinitarian duality, all of which are also contained in a quaternary, famously depicted in the Codex Magliabechi, in which the 4 quadrants represent Yolotl Quetzalcoatl, the heart of Quetzalcoatl, and interestingly enough, a crucifix, a 4-sided Mayan crucifix, which, like the Egyptian Ankh in the right hand of Thoth, and the Druidic 4-fold tree of life, and the 4-sided cross of Jesus Christ, is all accessed through 13. In these 3 seemingly disparate and unrelated cultures, from Egypt to Mexico to Ireland, is encompassed the greatest prophet to walk our land, Jesus Christ. As he is the 13, and 13 is the key to the 1, and is considered the most mystical number. Like Thoth, the Atlantean priest-king who founded ancient Egypt, Quetzalcoatl bears the same striking markings of a demibird god, whereas Thoth has the head of an ibis, representing the higher planes of Mercury's mentality, and whose curved beak symbolizes the moon, together representing the mastery of harmonizing the duality of emotions, the moon, and reason, Mercury. Quetzalcoatl has the feathers of radiance in the 7 colors of the sun, adorning the serpent that can only be tamed through love, representing Venus, as Quetzalcoatl is also called the morning star, and in Mexican cosmogony is Venus. As such, both Thoth and Quetzalcoatl evoke dualism and complement the other by completing what the other lacks. The heady ibis of Mercury juxtaposes heart-centered Venus Quetzalcoatl, in which the higher mind is Egypt, but the heart pumps in Mexico. Thoth and Quetzalcoatl uniquely represent demibird, sky and earth, heart and mind dualities, and across lengths of time and oceans, complete each other like one grand jigsaw puzzle, where all the pieces together reveal that Thoth the Atlantean priest-king, who relocated to Egypt after escaping a catastrophe in his mother country, is the one and same Mexican Quetzalcoatl, who is himself known as having been born as a resurrected god, one of the many incarnated forms of Hermes Trismesgistus, and later resurrected as Jesus Christ himself, whereas the ibis-headed Thoth has a serpent staff and on cross. Quetzalcoatl is the serpent bird with the crucifix of his heart, the Yolotl Quetzalcoatl, the heart of Quetzalcoatl. Are these two seemingly unrelated gods and cultures actually one and the same? The answer is a resounding yes. But what does it all mean? Is there a deeper meaning to it all? And are these the only pieces of the jigsaw puzzle? The basis of the magic science of Quetzalcoatl is dualism. In the next Occult Secrets Revealed, we will uncover the basis of the magic science of Quetzalcoatl, dualism. The mind is the source of all dualities. Thus all dualities, polarities, and contradictions come not only from the same source, but the mind is that source. The greatest struggle for the children of man, as Thoth the Atlantean puts it, will always be against his own mind. Think you are ready to quit the battle and wage peace with your mind? Join the Occult Secrets Revealed Chakra Activation and Kundalini course for just $4.99 a month, through which you will gain access to the secret Masonic rites and teachings born from the mouth of Thoth and used by the same Koinopi priesthood of Egypt, who initiated Jesus Christ himself. Like any initiate, arm yourself with knowledge and bind all your spiritual forces to you through a 108 bead mala that incorporates the mystical powers of 108, the pyramid force of 4, the druidic tree of life cross, and the cross of Quetzalcoatl. And until next time, trust and believe that it is okay to be you, the most beautiful you there ever was, there is, and that there ever will be, because you are not a story that can be told twice, and there will never again be a stage for you to perform, but this one, right here, right now. So be you, the most beautiful you.